You ever have one of those amazing middle-of-the-night business ideas only to have that excitement just fizzle out with one single thought? I'm going to need a massive loan for this. Well, what if I told you to just forget the loan? Today, we're diving into how you can turn that vision into a real, thriving online business without needing a single dollar of starting capital. The secret? It's not in your wallet, it's already in your head.
I mean, let's be real. For a lot of us, that's the ultimate dream, right? The freedom, the creativity, the chance to build something that is 100% yours. And yeah, the digital world has made that more possible than ever before. But there's always that one big catch, isn't there?
And there it is, the big one, the roadblock. That sinking feeling that without a hefty savings account or some fancy investor, your dream just stays a dream. Honestly, it's probably the #1 reason that brilliant ideas never see the light of day. But what if we've been looking at this all wrong?
This right here, this quote changes the entire game. The barrier to entry, it's not money anymore. Not really. In the world we live in today, the real currency, the thing that actually matters, is your skill set. So the investment isn't financial. It's personal. It's you.
So let's give this a proper name. We'll call it skill-based capital. See, this has nothing to do with what's in your bank account. It's all about leveraging the unique assets you already have. Your knowledge, your creativity, your knack for solving problems. This is the capital that truly matters when you're starting from absolute scratch.
Just look at this fundamental shift. The old model, right? It demanded cash for physical things, rent, inventory, all that stuff. But the new online model, it demands skills. Instead of paying for a big ad campaign, you learn digital marketing. Instead of hiring a developer to build your website, you learn how to use simple, powerful web tools. Your skills literally directly replace the need for cash.
Okay, so what specific skills are we actually talking about here? Let's break it down and think of it like a founder's toolkit. First up, let's open up part 1, the skills you absolutely need to find your audience and, attract your very first customers.
These 4 are the cornerstones for any kind of growth. Digital marketing is how you get seen. Content creation is how you build trust. Sales and persuasion, well, that's how you turn casual interest into actual revenue. And networking, that opens doors that no amount of money could ever unlock. Think of these as your outward-facing skills.
And just think about that for a second. Creating genuinely valuable content, a blog post that actually helps someone, an insightful video, a useful thread on social media, that is your single, most powerful, and cost-free tool. It's how you prove you know your stuff and build a loyal community before you ever ask for a single penny.
Now, these pieces don't just work in isolation. They create a whole system. You can think of it like a flywheel. Your great content is the energy. Social media gives it that initial push. And good SEO, that's just search engine optimization, making sure you show up when people search on Google, that's what ensures the flywheel keeps spinning for the long term. Together, they create this free, sustainable engine for bringing people right to your digital doorstep.
But look, attracting an audience, that's only half the battle. You've got people's attention, so now what? Now you need the skills to actually build and run the whole show. And that brings us to part 2 of our toolkit, the internal, operational skills that keep your business from falling apart.
These are the behind-the-scenes essentials, the stuff nobody sees but everybody relies on. You need some basic tech skills to create your digital storefront. You need almost superhuman time management because, remember, you're doing everything yourself. You have to be a creative problem solver, and you absolutely have to understand the flow of money, even when it's just a little bit. So why are these skills so non-negotiable? It's simple. When you can't just hire a web designer or an accountant or a project manager, guess who gets all those jobs? Yep, you do. You have to wear all the hats, which means you've got to be at least competent in every single one of those roles. And this one is not a negotiation. It is everything. Your time is your single most valuable asset, period. You have to manage 100% of it effectively. And it's not about having some fancy, expensive software. It's about the discipline. Free tools like Trello or just a simple Google Calendar work perfectly if you have the discipline to use them.
All right, we've filled up our toolkit with all the essential skills. Now for the most important part, the blueprint. How do we actually put these tools to work in a clear, step-by-step plan to get this thing off the ground?
Here it is, and it's a very logical progression. You see, you start by finding a specific need that you can serve. Then you use your content and tech skills to build your home online. Next, you use your networking skills to actually engage with that community.
And only then, once you've earned trust and attention, do you move to monetization. And finally, you're always tweaking, always optimizing.
And when it is time to monetize, the best models to start with require zero cash up front. You can sell a service directly using your skills. You can create a digital product, like an ebook or a course once, and sell it forever. Or you can earn commissions by recommending other people's products through affiliate marketing. You can even do all three at the same time.
So if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. This isn't about some big, flashy, grand launch. It's a process. It's about taking small, consistent actions every single day and committing to being a lifelong learner. That's it. That is how a capital-free business is really built. So, we've laid out the tools, we've laid out the blueprint. That barrier, that old excuse of I have no money, it's an illusion. It's been replaced by a new opportunity, the opportunity to build your skills. So the only thing left is to take that first step. The real question isn't can you? The real question is, what will you build first?